Hey guys, just wanted to show you a little bit, a couple of ideas about gap trading over the weekend. Here's the euro dollar. As you can see, my broker makes quotes over the weekend, so I was able to actually short off the negative news that the PSI did not get done over the weekend with a target of 2,900. That got hit before even Australia started to really open up for trade. But here's the critical thing that I kind of want to show you. Let me just erase this. And let's take a look at the key things. So the gap opens up, but here's the thing that I think is important to note. If you're going to start shorting gaps off the weekend news flow, it's very, very important to do it below the initial lows that are set. In this particular case, the lows were set around 28.75, and as you can see, the market just refused to budge to dip below there. And I think that's really a key thing. You don't want to be selling until these lows are broken. Unless and until these lows were broken, you really didn't have much of a short because most of the negative news had already been factored in. And indeed, what happened actually, which is kind of interesting, is that once the news got absorbed, we had to move back the other way. We took out 29.50s. I actually didn't take this trade in this account, but I did take it in the other account. And we had a nice big move towards the 30s. And then here's the other thing that I wanted to show you. The big move now to the 30s that occurred yesterday. What do you do at this point? Typically, if you guys know my flow trades, in all of my real accounts, I trade flow from the 50 to the 00 because that's the highest probability trade. But if you have a lot of momentum, is it worthwhile to take the trade from the 00 to, let's say, 50? Well, what I do is I kind of use the half a loaf is better than none approach, which means that if I already had, let me just erase this, if I already had a very large move, what I will simply do is I will not try to go for my typical 35-point target off a 50-point stop. In this case, I simply try to go for a 25-point target. I try to go for half the target to half my stop. And it worked very well here. In this case, it actually would have made 35s here as well. But you really don't know how much more continuation you have. The key thing here I think that you want to do when you're doing large momentum trades is that you want to make your targets a little smaller the more momentum there is, because the higher the momentum, the longer the momentum, the less probability is that it's going to extend. And that's kind of what I wanted to show you today in the trading the gap ideas on this particular video.